Hi, this is Brenda Starr with BackStage360 at the world famous Coach House. And we're doing a live stream tonight, in conjunction with Alert the Globe. And our guest tonight is Lady Zep. And I have Melissa Jane here. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. So I heard you playing a little harmonica back there,
Yeah,
getting warmed up.
I'm getting warmed up. I'm gonna, do a little mini harmonica appearance.
Wonderful. So is that something new for you?
It's something occasional for me because I'm just starting to get, my teeth wet or my mouth wet to harmonica. We actually have a good friend of ours, Lewis Leon, that sits in a lot and he'll play harmonica, and so we kind of have like this Lady Zep family that we open up to, and it's always nice having guests, you know.
Wow,
But
awesome.
tonight, it's just me.
Well, very good. So, Lady Zepp is an all-female tribute band,
Yep.
playing Led Zeppelin tunes, and so all-female, but you will allow the male guests, right? Is that
Absolutely, absolutely.
right on?
Everyone's welcome, and we've actually had some guys like sit in on drums or on whatever instruments when one of the band members might be out of the country, traveling or something like that. Usually, our go-to is to have a guest guy, so that it's like the iconic female ladies of Lady Zep, and but we extend it out
Yeah.
and have jams.
Awesome. Well, I like how you say family because it is. We really just bond as a family through music, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially Zeppelin music.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you all hardcore Zeppelin fans?
I wasn't. It was something that I got introduced to being in someone else's Zeppelin band, and I enjoyed it so much that it's actually how I met the drummer Leanne, and we did this other project, and I had to learn 20 Led Zeppelin songs, and after that, I really wanted to do something with that, and I loved Leanne so much that we're like, let's start our own Led Zeppelin band.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Look at this kit. You can definitely see that's a Bonham kit
Yeah,
there.
so yeah, the dedication is there, absolutely. And she actually was a huge Zeppelin fan. I think the first drum song, like the first song she learnt the drums to was, I think, Achilles' Last Stand.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, and your other, yeah, tell us your other members who's in the band,
Yeah,
who's
so
playing
we have
tonight.
Leanne Lagoida on the drums. We have Maria Christic on guitar, and she's been playing guitar, I think, since she was 3 years old.
Wow.
And then we have a guest. We have Lex Wolfe on the bass. She's actually been like a friend of Maria's and mine, and we've kind of done little jam things here and there in different projects. And we called her up and said, "Would you want to play the Coach House with us?" And she was just super up for it. She's a super hardcore Zepp fan. She has the Zeppelin tattoo and everything, and so she's super excited. Tonight will be her first time actually playing with us.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, gosh, with so many songs to choose from, how do you guys choose?
You know, I don't know. Just depends on the flow. Depends. Are we doing something that's like a bit more intimate? Softer tone? Are we gonna rock harder? Are we doing a really long show? Like tonight, we're doing an hour and a half. So we kind of do it so that there's a bit of an arc. So that you have, these pockets where you maybe breathe, and then you get really, some good energy, and then breathe again.
Do you have a favorite song to play live?
Uh, One of them is the Lemon Song. Is a really fun one as a band,
Yeah.
because it's like everyone gets featured at different points in the song. Um, I think they're all so fun, but Whole Lot of Love, we do a really nice medley with Whole Lot of Love.
Nice,
That's really fun. And How Many More Times is a really cool song. Kind of the epic ones is everything that I like.
Do you find that you have to change the lyrics on some to suit from a female perspective?
Yeah, I'm not bothered.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you just own the song, own the attitude of the song. Whether you're saying, woman or man, it doesn't matter as long as your attitude's there. You got,
Right.
that's the important part.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So you're LA-based, Los Angeles-based band, right? But I detect an accent. So tell us where you're from.
I'm from Australia. I've been out here about 15 years now.
What part?
Of Australia,
Hmm.
Melbourne.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Nice. Nice. I've been down there. I used
Yeah.
to work for the airlines back in the day, and so I got a
Not
lot of.
ANZIT that got closed down.
I worked for Air New Zealand back in
Okay.
the day. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So tell us how you all got together. Like who founded the band, and how did you guys all decide to do Zeppelin and all of that?
Yeah, well, it was pretty much me and the drummer. We worked on this other Zeppelin project that it was cool, but the person who ran it, you know, we didn't click the way that the two of us clicked, and so we both left that project at different times. And then we really wanted to work together, and we actually tried just doing like a jazz fusion band, but it didn't really amount to like we just could never get it going or find the people, and so we kind of ended up being like, well, the Zeppelin songs are really fun. Why don't we do a Zeppelin band? And so then we were like, okay, and we knew, you know, exactly who to ask, and we asked the bass player at the time. It was Miko, who's an amazing bass player, and she was sure. And then we had to find a guitarist. It took us a little longer to find a guitarist, but you know, we finally got Maria, who was incredible and become such a iconic part of the band. Um, but it was my mum that came up with the name. I said, "Mum, me and Leanne, we're going to do this band." She's like, "Oh, great, Leanne's great." And I said, "It's going to be an all-female Led Zeppelin band." And she said, "Lady Zep." I said, "Okay."
Oh,
And
is your mom
I
a fan?
registered the name straight away.
Yeah, your mom a fan?
Of Zeppelin, she actually was, I think more of the Doors,
Uh-huh.
but now absolutely,
Yeah.
you know, she's
Right?
my fan.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Good mom. So tell us, like, so I mean, is this a was probably the first time you played out since the shutdown? I mean, where else are you gonna
We
play,
played
right?
one other place, the Fox Theatre.
Uh-huh.
They did this thing called Day of Music Festival. It
Mhm.
was like a live stream. Last year we played it, and it was a live stream. It's actually that's what it was, and so it was
Oh.
kind of like, oh well, we'll do it again. We just won't have the audience this time because it used to be like audience and
Yeah.
live stream.
Yeah.
So we did that, but I think that the setup here is just really, really cool.
Yes.
They've got it really dialed in for doing a live stream from here, and the past videos I've seen have been just great. So I'm
Yeah.
excited. This is
Yeah.
gonna be a good
And
one.
they can tune in worldwide. You're gonna have people in Australia tuning in.
Yeah, yeah.
Right on. So with everything changing, are you guys doing anything different? Like how, you were telling me about maybe some different things that you guys were gonna do.
Yeah. Well, we've started doing these rehearsals online through like this app called Jam Kazam. We're still getting like the gist of it, getting used to it. But once we can lock that in and get it like ironed out, we're going to start doing sort of maybe some online streaming of the process of learning a song, where people can see what we do, like to break it down, to map it out, and maybe go through that journey with us, because there's a lot with particularly with Zeppelin. There's such involved, intricate songs, especially when you start doing a lot of the epic ones. So it's kind of an interesting process. And we've also talked about opening up teaching, so teaching as a band and teaching as individual instructors, because we've always been teachers in general, but to be maybe open it up a bit more along the lines of Zeppelin and rock and roll. So if people are wanting to learn how to be a rockin' singer or a rockin' Zeppelin singer, then they can like
Wow.
contact me, or with the drums, guitar, and all that.
That's neat. So
Yeah.
kind of like a behind the scenes and
Yeah.
a bit of like reality.
Tutorial and
Mhm.
get into the groove of
Right.
where we come from, and
Right.
we'll introduce you to our world.
Yeah.
Right?
And it sounds like a I guess a modern way to do a meet and greet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you notice we're 6
Meet and
feet
greet-
apart.
Meet and greet masterclass type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, right? You might be onto something. I
Yeah.
think you are. So
Yeah.
how can people keep up with you on what's going on? Where should
Yeah.
they tune
Always
into?
through the website is always the best way, which is just ladyzep.com.
You guys
Very
got that?
simple.
LadyZep.com.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, tune in for the live stream, or well, by the time they see it, the live stream will already
But they
happen.
can still rewatch it.
right, there's going to be a link, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
Mhm.
cool.
It's never too late.
Very cool. Awesome. So, is there anything else that you want to say or add?
I'm releasing an album in a few months called Surviving Humanity.
Oh, perfect. That's like a how-to manual.
So it might be interesting. It wasn't planned that way. We actually wrote this album 9 years ago. It was another band I'm in called Final Gravity.
Final Gravity.
Yeah.
Okay.
So check that out.
So what? Tell us more about that band. Just
That band, it's a progressive rock band, and it's kind of like Dream Theater meets Rush.
nice.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Really, music that is just crazy and
I love it already.
heavy and technical and emotional all in one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. So is this the first album? Is it a brand new
This
project?
is actually our second album.
Okay.
But it's the first one with me as the vocalist because I replaced
Okay.
their old vocalist.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
So 9-year project. It seems like right now is the time for our album.
Yeah.
Surviving
I
Humanity.
love the title. Sounds ideal. Sounds
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is Brenda Starr for Backstage 360. We're going to get ready to watch the live stream. See ya.